Hello, welcome. This is a heart opening sequence. We are going to be including a lot of back bends, gentle back bends, to open the front side of the body, giving our heart space to move. We'll also do some shoulder opening and opening of the back side body. We want to create this very expansive space where our heart resides. We'll also talk a little bit about the heart chakra. It's our fourth chakra. If you're unfamiliar with chakras, they're just energy centers that run along the spine. Our heart chakra resides right in the center of the chest. The color of it is green, so we may talk about shining green light right out of the heart space. The heart chakra, or anahata, governs our compassion, our empathy, our love, obviously. So we want to keep that space nice and open. And that's what this sequence will be working on today. So let's begin. Find yourself in a nice, easy seated position. If you're sitting cross-legged and your knees are way up here, maybe stick a block or a bolster or a folded blanket right under the hips to allow your knees to descend below the hips. If this position's not comfortable for you at all, find one that is. And we'll sit here and close our eyes. And maybe start by just rocking around a little bit in your seats, moving the body gently, maybe rubbing the hands across the thighs, just bringing awareness into the body. See what feels good. Gentle, slow, easy movements to start. And then draw your hands face down towards your knees. Notice the rooting of all the places that are in contact with the ground, maybe your ankle bones, definitely your sit bones. From this place of connection, allow your spine to grow nice and long. Your eyes can be closed here if that feels comfortable for you. Lots of space between each vertebrae, shoulder blades draw down and back. Head is just floating right above the shoulders. Take a moment to notice your natural breath and just settle in. Now leave your left hand right where it is. Take your right hand and place it on your lower rib cage, spreading the fingers nice and wide so you can feel them moving into those spaces between the ribs, the intercostals. And then intentionally focus your breath to the right side, filling up that right side lung. Feel everything expanding and contracting straight into your right hand. Very intentional breath on the right side. One more breath together. Inhale. Exhale. Allow your right hand to come down, resting on your leg. Take notice of your body. Maybe there's some sensation in that rib cage or a warmth. Maybe you've got some pins and needles through the shoulder. Just notice. Now leaving your right hand where it is, take your left hand, placing it on the left side, lower ribs, again spreading the fingers, maybe giving that sensation of spreading the ribs out a little with the hand, and then begin breath on the left side, filling that left side lung. Just breathe. 2 more breaths. Take your left hand down to the thighs. Again, notice the sensation on the left side of the body. Breathing gently. If your eyes are closed, you can gently flutter them open here if you'd like. We'll extend both legs out in front of us, drawing the feet back towards the face. Plant the hands outside your hips and just root down here in Dandasana, drawing the belly in. We'll take a nice deep inhale, hugging the right leg into the chest. Squeeze that knee. Exhale, turn to the right. Gentle twist, awakening the spine. Inhale through center. And exhale, release that leg long. Take a breath. Other side, inhale, squeeze the left leg in. Exhale, twist. Inhale, return to center. Squeeze the knee. And exhale, release long. Take a breath. Inhale, right knee squeezes in. Exhale for the twist to the right. Inhale through center. Exhale, release and breathe. Last one. Inhale, squeeze the left knee in. Exhale, twist to the left. Inhale, returning to center. And exhale, release. One more breath here in Dandasana. Let it go. All right. Bring those legs back to a nice cross-legged position, and we'll walk the hands out over, folding over the crossed legs, stretching through the hips and the back. And walk back up. Long spine. We're going to take our arms wide, expanding through that heart space. Here's a good place to imagine that green light shining out from your center. Deep inhale. Exhale, hug the arms in right over left. Roll in slightly. Inhale, open. Exhale, hug it in left over right. Tuck the chin. Inhale, open. Exhale, hug it in right over left. Roll everything in. And then we'll remain in this hugging position. Come to an upright spine. Keep the right hand where it is, and we're going to take the left hand straight out in front of us like this. If you have eagle arms in your practice and it doesn't feel too tight here, you can do that. Otherwise, just the right arm is grabbing the back of the shoulder. Left hand is right in front of you, and we're going to make some gentle circles through the elbows. Elbows are drawing the circles. That right shoulder is gently being opened up. And reverse your circles. Find stillness. Inhale the elbows up, little back bend. Exhale, tuck it in. One more time. Inhale, take those elbows up. Exhale, rolling down. Come back through center. Allow the hands to come down. Root the fingertips out at your sides. Take a breath. Notice sensation. All the tingling cells in the body. All right, inhale your arms wide again. Exhale, left over right hug. Inhale, open. Exhale, right hugs in over left. Curl in. Inhale, open, wide. Shining the green light. Exhale, cross. Left is over right. Curl in. And then find your long spine again. Keep your left hand right where it is. Right hand comes up in front of the face. Again, you can find eagle arms here. Sometimes it's a little much. And we'll start to draw those circles. So we're opening the left shoulder now. All these spaces are connected to the ribs, to our torso, so we need to keep them open, creating a big open space for the heart. Reverse your circles. Find stillness. Inhale, elbows up. Little back bend. Exhale, roll in. Inhale, rise up. Elbows to the sky. Exhale, roll in. Rising back up through center. Allow the hands to come down to the earth again. Rooting the fingers. Notice the rooting of the sit bones here. Perfect. Now we're going to roll over our shins, coming into tabletop position. From tabletop, tuck your toes under. Get your knees about hip width apart, and we're going to slowly start to sit back. We're coming into a toe stretch, toe stand. So your hips are sitting right on your heels if you can. If this is way too intense, just come back until you start to feel the stretch and stay there. But ultimately, we're trying to be sitting right back on the heels. The feet are a mirror of our spine, so we want to keep them nice and supple as well. Close your eyes maybe, take a couple breaths. Breathe right into those screaming feet. Smooth them out. One more big breath. Release forward, tabletop, slap on the tops of the feet. Perfect. Align your wrists under your shoulders, knees under your hips, long spine, long neck, and we'll begin cat-cow. We're going to guide cat-cow straight from our sacrum. So we're going to inhale, bringing the sacrum up. Belly slowly begins to descend, and then the head comes up last. Exhale, begin to curl the sacrum under. Spine will arch, head drops down. Inhale, movement comes from that tailbone first. Inhales take you up. Exhales bring you down. Continue on, following your own natural breath rhythm. All right, come back through center, nice neutral spine, elongate everything. Really push through the hands. We'll take the right foot back, toes find the ground, and then just rock back and forth. Easy, gentle movement. Stretching out the toes, the calves, the wrists. Keep on breathing. Find stillness here. Sweep your right foot over to the left. Take your gaze over your left shoulder. See if you can see your foot over there. Really push through the hands. Get that stretch through the right side body. Take a breath. And release. We'll sit back for just a moment, shake out the wrists. All right, come back into tabletop. This time extending the left foot behind you and adding the rocking. Nice and slow, like you're moving through molasses. Come through center to your neutral position. Sweep your foot out over to the right. Gaze goes over the right shoulder. Check out that beautiful, hard-working foot. Breathe into the expanse of your left side body. And return back through center. Bring the toes to touch, knees go wide, pull back, child's pose. Feel that rib cage expanding towards your thighs, heart sinking down towards the earth. Maybe rock your head back and forth, side to side, just a little bit here at the third eye center. And rise back up into tabletop. We're going to take our left pinky side edge of the hand and gently begin to draw it forward. Hips are going to stay high. This is like a half puppy pose. So you're going to get a good stretch through that left shoulder. Head is coming down towards the mat. Heart is sinking. And you stop right when you feel that stretching and just let it be there. Expanding the shoulder girdle. Big stretch. And slowly make your way back up to tabletop. We're going to take a supported side plank here. So step your right foot back, dropping the heel in. So you're making your back foot parallel with the back of your mat. You're going to swing your left foot barely off the mat. Make sure your left hand is in line with your knee. And take your right arm high up to the sky. So your back leg should be in line with your knee, which should be in line with your hand. Supported side plank. If you want a little more here, you can lift that back leg up off the ground. Maybe take the right hand up overhead. Reaching, opening, breathing. Release that leg down. And make your way back into tabletop position. Maybe do one round of cat-cow. And then we'll work through the other side, neutral spine. Right pinky finger touching the ground, extends forward, hips are high. Big stretch through the shoulder, maybe through those side ribs. It's a big stretch, so take big breath. And slowly rise back up. Switch sides here. All right, we're going to find side plank again. So step the left foot back, dropping the heel. Foot is parallel with the back of the mat. Gently take your right foot off the mat and open. Check out your alignment. Foot in line with knee, in line with hands. And again, if you want to work balance, go for it. Breathe, draw the belly in. Big reach to the fingers and the toes, no matter what variation you're in. Slowly bring the foot down if you've raised it up. Hand comes down. And we're back in tabletop position. We're going to tuck the toes, pushing the hips high, coming into our first down dog of the day. Go easy, just pedal out the legs. Fingers are widespread. Let your heels descend down towards the mat. Take a super deep bend in your knees until your chest touches your thighs. And then draw your heels down again. Inhale your right leg nice and high. Bend your knees, stack your hips. Big opening through the front of the hip. Bring your hips back to neutral. Step your right foot through, finding warrior one. Rise up, 3 breaths. Big open heart. One more. Hands release to the mat, step it back down dog. Inhale the left leg high. Bend your knees, stack your hip. Neutralize the hips. Draw that left knee in and then plant the foot between the hands. Drop your back heel in. Rise up, warrior one. Hip points are pointing forward. Nice generous bend in the front leg. If at any time keeping your arms up like this is too hard, just keep them down at your heart. That's always an option. Take a breath. Let it go. Release the hands, step it back down dog. Pedal. Find stillness. Hips high. Take your gaze between your hands and slowly tiptoe right up to the top of the mat, arriving in a generous forward fold. Inhale, half lift, long spine, chest parallel with the ground. Exhale, fold in. We're going to bend the knees, plant the elbows right on the knees and hang out here in this lazy man's forward fold. Sometimes this feels so good. Shake the head around, yes and no. Let the hips descend a little bit more and then scroll right on up to standing nice and slow. Head comes up very last. Roll the shoulder blades back and down. Inhale, arms go high. Palms touch, exhale, hands to heart center. Again, inhale, reach up. Exhale, fold. Long, long, expansive spine. Fingertips find the mat. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Take your feet a little bit wider than hips width. Grab opposite elbows and add a gentle sway. Come back to stillness through the center. We're going to bend into the right knee, take the right elbow towards the right knee and open the chest to the side. Ungrip your toes. Release to the center, straighten both legs. Bend the left knee, left elbow comes to the left knee, open. Release back through center. Bring your feet a little bit closer to about hips width. Fold. Inhale, half lift. Fold in. And stand, rising. Hands go high. Exhale, hands to heart center. Breathe right towards those thumbs. Expand the sternum. Exhale. Yeah, inhale, sweep up. Exhale, fold. Plant the hands, step it back, plank pose. Hold plank for 2 breaths. If this is too intense, you can come down to the knees. Just push really firmly through the hands. Roll forward slightly on the toes and slowly lower all the way down to the belly, drawing the elbows back, close to the body. Release your head to the mat, take a breath. Plant those hands firmly outside the chest. Inhale, little cobra here. Drawing the shoulder blades together. Exhale, release. And take it back to down dog, 3 breaths. Inhale the right leg high. Exhale, step it to the top. Left leg follows, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale to rise, gathering up all the goodness, sealing it in with the palms. Exhale, bring it to the heart. Breathe towards the hands, inhale. Exhale. Inhale, sweeping the hands up wide. Exhale, fold. Plant the hands, take it back to plank. 2 breaths. Inhale. And ride the exhale all the way down to the belly. Let the forehead meet the ground. Inhale, baby cobra, perhaps lifting the hands off the mat, engaging that backside. And release. Take it back, down dog, 3 breaths. Look back between your feet if you can see your heels. Tuck them back behind your feet. This is creating internal rotation of the thighs. Look up between your hands, make your way up to the top of the mat. Again here, fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Bring the toes to touch. Sit back chair pose, Utkatasana. Big heart opener here. You can even take the arms wide if you'd like. And then bring them into the heart. Inhale. Exhale, rise. Gorgeous. We're going to step the right foot back into high crescent lunge. So big bend through the front knee, back legs reaching long, high on the toes. Inhale the arms straight up overhead. Exhale, draw the shoulders, shoulder blades together, elbows come down, opening the heart, little back bend. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, cactus the arms open through the chest. One more, inhale, reach up. Exhale, open, shine that heart light, the green, glittering light, compassion, love. Send it out. Inhale, reach up high. Exhale, bring the hands to the heart and step to the top. Maybe rock back and forth here on the feet just a little. Let's take a sweeping breath. Inhale up. Exhale, hands to the heart. This time stepping the left foot back. High crescent lunge. Inhale the hands high. Exhale, cactus the arms opening through the front side of the body. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, squeeze the shoulder blades together and down the back. Inhale up. One more, big opening, cactus arms. Inhale, reach up. Hands touch, come to the heart. Step to the top of the mat. Let's add a little twist here. Back and forth, arms are loose, making some sound as they hit the body. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, fold. Step both feet back, down dog. We're going to inhale the right leg high. Exhale, step it forward. And immediately open on up to warrior two. Front knees bent, back legs long. Now grounding through the outside edge of the back leg. Arms are parallel with the ground. Open chest. Take your gaze over the middle finger. Inhale. Exhale, reverse your warrior. Proud, proud warrior. So beautiful. Exhale, we're going to take the right elbow to the right knee. Grow out of that shoulder. Take the other arm up high. Maybe over the head. Inhale, reverse. Open heart. Exhale, side angle. Lots of energy in both feet, both legs. Rise back through warrior two. Take your gaze over that middle finger. Powerful, kind, loving warrior. Exhale, windmill it down. Step back, down dog. 3 breaths. Enjoy those nourishing breaths in down dog. Keeping those hips nice and high. Belly is in. Inhale the left leg high. Exhale, step it through to the top. Drop the back heel in. Open up, warrior two. Gaze over the middle finger, your drishti, your focus point. Strong legs. Inhale. Exhale, reverse the warrior. Such a glorious pose. Painting the sky. Exhale, bring your left elbow to left knee. Top arm can run right along by the ear. Just go straight up, whatever feels good. Make sure you're pushing out of the arm that's resting on your knee. You don't want to dump into it. You really always want to have strength. Reverse the warrior. Drop back into that side angle one more time. Rise back up, warrior two. Strength. Exhale, take it on down. Step back, down dog. Take a breath. Drop the knees. Bring the toes to touch, knees wide, child's pose. Feel the expansion of the ribs against your thighs. You can probably feel that heart beating. Rise up on the fingertips, walk your hands over to the right. Drop your left shoulder, enjoy the stretch. Come back up on the fingertips, walk the hands over to the left. Forehead comes down, right shoulder descends, stretching the right side body. So good. Come back through center. Walk the hands back. Stay in this leg position so your toes are touching, knees are wide. Take your hands, place it so your fingers are reaching back towards the body, and we'll pull the heart through. So you're getting a little bit of this heart opener. Stretching out the hands as well, the shoulders. Just breathe. And then we'll release it. We're going to take the knees close together this time, coming into a child's pose one more time. Take the hands behind you. Palms are face up. Just let the shoulders drape right over the legs. Feel that openness in the back. Breathe deeply into the back of the heart space. Perfect. Come back up. Find your tabletop position. Tuck the toes. Down dog. Walk or step to the top of the mat. Fold in. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Let's rise again through chair, bringing the toes to touch. Utkatasana, sit those hips back, weight is in the heels. Open heart. Inhale. Exhale, rise, hands come to the heart. Take a breath. Our final big pose today is dancer pose. It's such a beautiful heart opener. You can do this at a wall if you need a little extra support. We're going to take our right elbow, pin it to our right hip. Take your right hand out and then bend through your right knee and grab that right ankle. Left hand to the heart. Begin to kick into your hand, coming forward. Expanding through the chest. Knees are drawing towards each other. And then you can take that left hand out and give some of that hearty goodness away that we've been building in our heart space. The love, the compassion, kindness. And then release. Shake out both legs. And you can find your fingertips on the wall if you need that support rather than resting it on your hand. That's okay. Shake it out, shake it out. And we'll come to the other side. So left elbow to left hip. Hand comes out to your side. Bend the knee. Grab that ankle. Right hand to the heart. And begin, I'm going to use the wall for this one, to kick into the hand, creating this beautiful curve through the spine, opening through the heart, perhaps extending the right hand forward, giving away a little bit of that love. And then slowly release. Both hands on the heart, take a breath. Allow the hands to descend, falling at your sides, palms facing the front. Rock back and forth, spread those toes, root through the feet, become still. Grounded in the feet, draw that energy right up through the shins into the kneecaps. Up through the thighs, slight tuck of the tailbone, locking all the grounding in. From there, take space between each vertebrae up through the spine. Long neck, head floating above the shoulders. Shoulder blades are down and back. Nice, strong spine, soft heart. Shining heart. This is how we greet the world. Inhale, hands up high. Exhale, hands to the heart center. Again, sweep up, inhale. Exhale, fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold in. Step back plank. Take a breath. Take another breath. Slowly lower all the way down to the mat. Beautiful. Bring the elbows under the shoulders, forearms out in front of you, fingers spread nice and wide. Root through the tops of the feet. Pull your heart through, Sphinx pose. Keep your neck nice and long. So you're pulling the mat towards you energetically. And release down to the mat. Take your arms all the way out overhead, full prostration. Submit to the earth, feel the energy. Take a breath. Take another. All right. We're going to take our left arm out, straight out from the shoulder at a T. So you're laying on your belly, your left arm's out. And then gently begin to roll onto your left hip. Perhaps you can step that right foot behind the left leg. Maybe not. Go to where it feels comfortable. If it's super intense, bend both knees and bring them together along the floor, on the floor, and just rest. Maybe lift up that left ear. Draw the head away from the shoulders. Relax into the stretch. And then unwind, coming back onto your belly, finding Sphinx pose one more time. Really let that heart open up between the arms. Open, draw the belly in, root the pelvis. Imagine that green light shining. Glittery heart magic. All right, release down. Let's take it to the other side. Right arm comes out, rolling onto the right hip. Enjoy the stretch. Again, lift that ear, pull the head away from the shoulder, create space. Roll back onto the belly. Find that Sphinx pose. This time, if you want a little bit more, you can push right into the hands, straightening the arms. This is a deeper stretch. Maybe look over the right shoulder. Maybe look over the left. And then release. Pressing back into tabletop, swinging the legs around and coming into a nice easy seated position. Let's take our feet about as wide as the mat, coming up onto the heels, windshield wiper out the legs. Perfect. Bring the feet to kiss, coming into butterfly pose. And just submit, roll over. Big rounded spine, head hangs heavy. Lots of expansive breath. Knees are reaching towards the walls. Back is rounding. And we'll rise back up, bringing the knees together like we started with at the beginning. We're going to reach under the legs, pull the spine away, expanding the back ribs one last time. Exhale, squeeze forward, long spine. Inhale, pull back, hang out there for a little while, stretching the spine. Maybe add a little bit of wiggle so you can feel that stretch all throughout the back. Squeeze back in. We're going to make our way to our back So you can stay in this hugged in position and do a couple of rock and rolls, or simply just lay down flat, and we'll meet you there in just a minute. All right, take your legs long, take your arms long, full body extension. And then hug both knees in. Wrap your arms around your knees, add some sacral circles here. And take your circles the other way. Perfect. Take your arms out to a T once more. Both arms out. Take the knees, the legs up as though you're sitting in a chair. Take an inhale. On the exhale, drop both knees over to the right. Experiment with where this twist feels good. If you move the knees up towards the arms, you get a stretch up a little higher in the back. If you take them further away from the arms, you get a nice low back stretch. Find your sweet spot and then find breath. Inhale, drawing the knees back up through center. Place both feet on the mat. Take your feet as wide as the mat and bring the knees together, flattening out through the low back. Second side, take the arms out to T, legs as though they're in a chair. Take a breath. Drop both knees off to the left, finding that twist. Adjusting the angle of the legs for the desired back stretch. Nice, vibrant breath. All right, again, inhale those knees back through center. Take the feet down, knock the knees. Take a couple breaths. We're settling here. Find happy baby, taking the feet towards the sky, grabbing the outside edge of the feet, dropping the sacrum toward the mat. You can add movement or remain still, whatever feels best in your body. One more breath in happy baby. Take your feet down to the mat. We're going to keep our knees bent. Take one hand, place it on the heart space. Other hand goes on top. And we'll enjoy a little metta meditation or loving kindness meditation before we come into our final resting pose. So as your hands are resting here on your heart, take a deep breath. Bring to mind someone in your life who is unbelievably easy to love. See them in your mind's eye. Start to notice the sensations in your body. Maybe you have a big smile on your face. Maybe you feel some warmth. And imagine that you see that person and they're like a block away and they see you. What does that feel like? Let that feeling, the sensation flood right through your body, right in through the heart, expanding, filling the body. Have gratitude for this person who gives you joy, unconditional love, compassion, empathy, And this feeling that you're flooding yourself with right now, send it out directly to that person, wherever they may be. Maybe they're right next to you on a mat. Maybe they're far, far away. Send the love. It's energy, so just send it out there. Focusing on this feeling that you're sending, allow yourself to receive it from this person in return. Deep in the heart space, flooding every cell of your body. Creating large energetic love between the two of you. With this beautiful sensation, allow the energy to expand, expanding into your household, expanding into your neighborhood of all these beautiful people that live on the same street with you, that you see coming and going, that are familiar to you. Continue to let it expand into your city or your town. Into your country. Sending love and compassion and healing and openness to the country. Keep letting it expand, filling the globe, covering it in this light, this warmth, covering the globe in loving kindness. Take a nice deep inhale in right into your heart space. And an exhale. Taking your hands off the heart, resting them alongside the body, palms face up. Allow your legs to extend, coming to the corners of your mat. Take another breath in through the nose, out through the mouth. Get out any last wiggles. Tuck the shoulder blades under the heart, giving it a little pillow. Allow gravity to pull the feet open. Fully submit. Take a breath. Shavasana. I invite you to stay in this beautiful resting posture for as long as you can today. I'm going to slowly guide you out of it now. Feel free to stay. And then use this guidance later when you do decide to come out. So take a nice deep breath into the chest. Let it go. Bringing awareness back into the body with the breath. Inhale. Exhale. Add some gentle movement, maybe taking the thumb across each of your fingertips. Rocking the head from side to side can feel nice. Gentle movements in the fingers and toes. And then extend your legs long. Take your arms up overhead, full body extension. Take a breath. Roll off to whichever side is feeling more open, and allow your head to rest on your bicep. Curling the knees into fetal position. Stay here for a couple rounds of breath. And as you're ready, find yourself in a nice, easy seated position, eyes closed. Let's leave palms face up on the thighs. Check in with breath. Allow it to fill you up. We've stretched every aspect of our rib cage, so you have a nice, vast area for your heart to reside. Bring your hands to meet at heart center, slight tuck of the chin, in gratitude for your practice. Thank you so much for allowing me to guide you today. Always lead with your heart. Namaste.